Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Team Right live stream. Welcome Dis and Brian. Brian, how are you doing?
Timmy.
Dis,
I'm good.
guys. Ooh, what's going on? What's going on, Brian? Talk to me. Ooh, nice hat.
You like that? I,
Yeah,
I'm
get a new
selling
roller.
I'm selling digital images of this for $5 plus free shipping plus $5 off, coupon included.
Ooh, swinging hard. Hey,
Yeah.
also Cam, welcome to the show.
I'm back, baby.
Hey, I'm brainstorming two videos. I'm gonna drop them tomorrow. One is gonna be on entropy, and the second one is gonna be on Nico Leonard selling his soul to Richmond. There's two videos coming out. Yep. Sold his soul. If he had one to begin with.
Tim, people are wondering about the title for this for the show.
Yes. Yes. A lot of people are wondering what's up with the title? What's up with the title?
Yeah,
You know what? I figured I'll make it my mission. I'm making my mission to basically I'm gonna start going after this guy. You know what? I'm sick and tired of all the grifting. The grifting in the community will no longer be tolerated. Okay? I'm sick and tired of all the grifters, all right?
hmm
This, I mean, it's just Nico is just the first domino to fall. Nico, and it's a big domino, by the way. Not because he has a lot of subscribers, but because he gained a lot of weight. So, Cam, how are you doing?
I'm straight. I'm
You're
booling.
straight. What does that even mean?
I'm booling.
You're balling. Okay. All right. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that little video I made with Diego. Was going to McSorley's and then
I didn't even get to see it.
what? It just premiered right before this live stream. You're gonna have to go back. You can go back. Paul, welcome to the show. Hey, Paul, I need to talk to you and Bondage. Neo, if the punters organized, contacted Richmond and let them know that any association with Nico was based with Nico is base and cheapen their brand image, something could be possible, but the punters won't organize. Well, will they organize or won't they organize? That's hey, that's a good question there. Maybe we can help and organize the punters, okay? Maybe I could be the organizing force. Let's get the show started. TikTok, thank you. Mario, Timepiece Bob, let's go. The premiere is over. Diego, next visit won't be as camera shy or as tired. LOL. First time having a camera put in my face takes practice. Okay, you did fine. You did perfectly fine, Diego.
yeah, it was fine. It was fine. It was great.
Yeah. The only
I just
problem
think Diego's just
with your
awkward
headphones.
in general in person.
Holy Panda, Nico is selling his soul as an NFT. It wasn't even real, dude. So I rewatched because what happened was I did not watch the whole entropy segment from Asheen's live stream yesterday. I had to watch it today, and like I gotta tell you, it's I'm gonna comment on that, all right? Because we talked a little bit about the NFT. Ooh, right click save as NFT. Nico loves dominoes. Thank you. Right click. Stan, thank you so much for the super chat. Happy Father's Day to all dads present and dads to be.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. You're not going to be a dad, Cam. What are you talking about? Don't be a delusional fantasist. Okay? Cam. No woman will ever want to have your kids. Come on. Not with that attitude, at least.
5 women. I'm gonna have 5 baby mamas.
Oh, Cam. I don't know about you. I don't know about it. But we gotta find a girl for this. We're gonna get you a right girl.
Okay.
And Brian, how's your cardboard castle going?
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful, excellent.
Beautiful. Yeah.
We need to revisit it. We need to see how the progress.
No leaks. No leaks.
No,
No.
was it Brian or was it the other guy?
It was the other way.
Pocket.
Pocket was building it for his kid.
Oh man, I always confuse you two.
Yeah, I know. All of us older white guys look the same to you.
Man, these old white guys, they all look the same. Diego Cam, hop in the subway full of locals with huge camera in your face. It's not. Yeah, that camera is intimidating. We almost got thrown out of London Museum. A camera with big shotgun microphone. It freaks people out. I went into the hotel and shot a little bit of footage in the lobby, and people freaked out. They're like, "What? What is this?"
I just don't think that's his personality to be charismatic. I think he's just kind of boring.
He's a shy boy. He's a shy boy. That's why we love him.
Like a bowl of oatmeal, if you can't want to compare.
Well,
it to
Cam, I can't wait to meet you in real life. Okay, you need to come down. We'll see how you behave on camera. Okay. Hey, what do you guys want to talk about? Brian, you wanted to comment. Before that, huge shout out to Owl29. Hey Tim, Nico Travels to the unknown. Owl, I hope you're okay. Because a lot of people were worried about your accident. Okay, so just take care. Just take care of yourself. Take it easy, man. Okay, Brian,
Yeah. Tim.
you wanted to comment on the NFTs. Talk to me. What do you think about this whole situation?
Whatever. That's my comment. I ain't buying. I'm not buying. No, not my thing.
Are you interested in any of not even real NFTs?
Define real NFT. Can you actually hold it?
Well, I think real NFT has it's like kind of implemented into some kind of algorithm, right? Somehow, like it exists online. There's some kind of it is registered in some way, right? You can trade it in the Coinbase wallet, right?
So I'm so old and conservative and boring when it comes to buying stuff like that. That you know what? If I can't hang
You know,
it, I'm done.
someone sent me an NFT, but it doesn't work. I don't know what's up with that. Okay, it's not okay bears, but I can't see the image of it. Okay, look, let me show you something. So someone sent me an NFT. As you can see, I have zero money in the crypto because I'm flat as probably see not okay bear. There's one NFT, but I don't even know how to use it or it. The image that doesn't look like the right thing because when I click on it, it doesn't say anything. So I'm not even 100% sure what the hell I'm doing. Send, receive. Yeah, it's weird.
And then
It's
you
weird.
get a
I'm doing
virus.
something wrong.
Then you get a virus in your phone from clicking on that free thing.
Yeah, no, it was a viewer. He sent me a bear,
Ah,
but I can't see what it looks like. So it's unfortunate that there. Mike K, evening Tim and the crew. Which watch has Brian bought now? Good question, Brian.
yeah.
Wrist quick wristwatch check.
Are you ready?
Here we go. What is that blue thing? Is that a new watch?
That's just no. That blue thing is just one of those fundraiser bands that I always wear. No,
who are you?
I'm wearing nothing because I took it off before I went out and did some yard work.
Oh,
There we go. Right side. See?
right
Still
side
flip it.
up. For
Can't you put it upside down?
congratulations, man.
No, like the bezel, you can turn the bezel upside down.
You can turn the bezel
You think it's gonna look better?
360 degrees. I actually think though, if they were going to redesign this watch, I think it looks better with the green on top than the black on top.
Oh man, that's a cool fucking watch. I gotta tell you. Okay, it's a cool watch.
Yeah, so
Uh,
I haven't bought a watch in 10 days.
te- only 10 days.
Yeah, I know.
Only 10 days.
I know. I'm slowing down.
Damn. Let's see here. We got Red Shovel in the chat. Red, why don't you hop on the stream? Link for Red.
Yeah, Red, did you see the We Love Red Shovel episode of the Tim Wright show last night? I
We
caught it this
love
morning.
Red Shovel. Actually, I think I have a topic for another video. Nico Leonard should apologize to Red Shovel.
And send him one pizza a week for an entire year.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Thank you. I'm just taking notes. Lolex. Come on, guys. Please. Lolex, come back. I honestly, I really love my Lolex. He's a little bit upset because he thinks I did something, but I think I may have found the culprit. Also, what the hell? The lights were not on. What's up with that? I forgot to turn on the lights. Forbin Colossus, best thing about the crash is it shuts up the guys who won't stop crowning about crypto and NFTs. Sit in slime underneath the bottom of the crypto barrel. Just say no. Нет. Just say niet. Oh, it's like in Russian. It's pretty cool. By the way, how is crypto doing? I think it kind of, there's a bit of a fake out price of Bitcoin. Ooh, it kind of exploded back up for maybe about an hour. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, wow, look at this. It's probably a fake out. Fake out. Hey, watch your timing. $2. Thank you for everything, Tim. What is Cam wearing? Cam, quick. Why isn't he
I'm
wearing a
wearing
shirt?
nothing. I'm naked.
Why aren't you wearing a shirt, man?
I'm naked. That's why I'm
Why are
wearing.
you naked? Are you
Don't see-
Marcelo? Why are you stealing Marcelo's shtick right now?
Stealing OC's shtick.
Yeah, OC shtick and Marcelo's shtick.
Marcelo is the other part.
Yeah. Do quick wish list check. Actually, I got 2 watches. They're still running. I don't know. One of them is going to run out of power very soon. I don't know which one. The Explorer 2 or my Submariner 40 mil.
Ooh.
Love these 2 watches. You know, I was so much happier when I had just 3 watches. When I had my Explorer 2, which is a white dial, my Submariner black, and my Panda Daytona, which is like black and white. It's such a cool combo. Though Cam has a Datejust 36 blue dial. That's his only wristwatch.
That's not true. I have a Seiko. I have the God tier Apple Watch. I'll put it on
What
for you.
generation is that?
It's like the 2nd generation.
Ooh, that's old. Wow.
It still works.
You know, I had the 1st gen.
Yeah, those sucked.
You know, that's what got me into wristwatches, I think. The fact that when it broke down,
Boom.
I had to go out and buy a replacement because I felt like I felt naked. And I thought, okay, instead of getting an electronic piece of garbage, let's get something that will last a lifetime. Hey, Daniel.
Oh, you shoved Cam aside for me. You didn't have to do that. Hi, Cam.
No, Cam
And
is
this-
always the last one.
and everybody, not hi to Tim. No, I'm saying hello to you, Tim. Yeah, don't continue with your thought. I don't want to ruin your train of thought. What was the great Tim saying?
Yeah. Well, wasn't really saying anything. I'm just saying I'm on the warpath, basically. That's
Well,
See how legendary the Apple Watch was.
yeah.
Is
The
that-
Apple Watch was legendary.
Is that an early iteration, Cam, or what? I
It
don't
says
know.
like 2nd
Okay.
gen.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh,
absolute
yeah.
garbage.
Oh well, if you can tell your
Yeah.
heartbeat, that's important. Look,
Well,
did-
you know what? I
Yeah.
don't know because I'm skeptical of those electronic watches because they're using like they're keeping track of all of your vitals for their own kind of yeah, they sell you this watch, right? But
Oh,
then they
oh,
store all the data about you. I
oh,
don't know how they're gonna use it, but nothing is free. Like if it sounds like
well,
they're giving
yeah.
you this great tech, but they're keeping track of everything. So, mm,
It's like one of those science fiction horror stories, like a Tim Burton movie. You know,
mm-hmm.
they're finding more information about you so they can take over the world.
Well, I mean, I don't know, but I am a little bit skeptical of it. So,
Yeah, but
especially the new ones, they have so much tech. They can tell like your heartbeat.
yeah,
They can do all these things, and it's like they're storing all that
It can tell
information.
you when you have a heart attack.
Well, it tells
yeah.
you, but it also tells them, right? And how are they going to use that knowledge?
Wait a minute. In a
How can you monetize people's heart attacks?
um,
You know, you think like
Sell them aspirins, I guess.
maybe those
I don't know.
those phones also inadvertently advertise product.
Yeah, they
That
don't.
in
That would go against Apple's whole business model.
Diego says, Tim, it looks like a nuclear bomb is going off continuously because the sun right now is indirect
oh yeah.
directly opposed to me, and whenever there's a cloud, so right now the cloud passes, when the cloud goes away, it's gonna like it's gonna look like a bomb went off.
Tim, Tim,
Yes,
do you have your bunny ears?
somewhere. Yes. Why?
You got to put them on so I can show you the shirt that I got for Father's Day from my daughter.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
There you
This
go.
Wait,
run the show
you
for
have
me
a
for
daughter?
2 minutes.
Okay.
You have a daughter, dude?
Yes, my daughter's
True
older
college
than
age.
you are. My son's older than you are, and if you get near my daughter, that'll be the end.
What the hell?
Yeah.
What? She's older than me. What's the problem? There shouldn't be a problem. She must know what she's doing.
Oh,
If
she
she's
knows
older
what
than
she's doing because that's what I said. If you, yeah, I
So
trained.
she's not. So she's not college age. Is what you're trying to say?
No, she's already graduated with a master's degree and
Yeah.
working full time, and yeah, that's why I keep.
Well,
checking
here's
them.
my luck.
Yeah.
Is she
Not
still
only that,
hot?
not only that, she's too tall for you.
How tall is she?
She's over 5'4", so
Well,
That's funny.
uh,
But yeah, congratulations.
well, what's her
You
special?
raised her well.
Brian, what's her area?
But
international relations.
Oh God.
Yeah.
So that's like
so like
working,
international business.
Oh no.
No. This is a diplomat.
Yeah.
A consulate.
Is she still hot though?
I'm back, baby.
Okay. All right. Are you ready, Bunny?
Here we go.
All right. Bring me up big. Here it comes.
Here we go. Whoa! Obey the bunny.
Oh yeah.
You heard the man. Obey.
There you go. From the Secret Life
Obey
of Pets.
the bunny, guys.
Link
Yeah.
for Eddie.
Tim, you're gonna have to change it now from Timmy the Judge to Tim the Rabbit or something, or Bunny Rabbit Tim or something.
Going down a rabbit hole with Tim the White Rabbit.
Exactly.
Something.
It is a bit of a metaphor. I'll take
Yeah.
you guys down. We are actually going down a bit of a rabbit hole very soon. So I'm very excited. So you guys better buckle up because this road is gonna get bumpy.
Oh, speaking of rabbit holes and holes, Tim, you used to be
Mm-hmm.
a hiker, or you used to go on long hikes, right? You still
Yes,
do?
yeah. Actually, I have a plan. My long-term plan. There are 3 hikes that I want to do in the next 3 years. So that's why I have to like, even though the roommate might be going to Korea, I will remain in USA to do these three hikes.
Okay, hold on. I just want to get this book. It's about the hiking. Carry on,
Mhm.
guys. Hold on.
And you'll be homeless, so hiking will be good then too.
Ross, Rachel, Brady, 2000. Tim, look up Longines Ultra Chrono. Thoughts? Let's pull it up, Timmy. Pull it up. Longines.
Oh, it's a nice
Ultra
piece. It's a really nice piece.
Chrono. Here we go.
Kind of tempted to get one.
So this sounds kind of corny, but a writing coach that I met out of San Francisco area, north of San Francisco,
Uh-huh.
Mike the Snake, I think. So he suggested this book to a bunch of us, which deals with going out into nature, going out hiking, going out
Yeah.
to different places, because you just people, if they realize how in awe they can be with
Yeah.
how things are so much greater than what our worries are. You know, the
Mhm.
stuff that will outlast our existence. That's just
Oh yeah.
phenomenal. Like you live that, and
Oh
you
yeah.
still do.
Oh yeah. Actually, I
Probably
might
what
be
keeps you. That's
I'm gonna be
probably
going on a hike this week. Just we'll go on a 1 day kind of thing with the viewer. I'm gonna take a viewer out.
well. You should take all of us someday. You know?
I'll try to do a live stream from there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do a little fundraiser. Walk for
A
Tim.
bit of yeah, we could do that. No problem.
Where? In hi, Eddie.
Hey,
Where?
Eddie.
Yeah, Uncle Eddie's here. So where are you thinking before we get back to watches? Where
Yeah,
area?
it's Bear Mountain here. That's the local one. That's where I can go for 1 day.
Like is that up Albany area or even closer?
Oh, it's closer. It's closer.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's Peekskill.
I don't know it, but I'll just
Okay.
trust.
Look
Okay.
it up. Bear Mountain. Bear
Okay,
Mountain.
I will.
Rawr. Bear
Yeah.
Mountain.
Named after bear.
What's a rickety chair?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, I'm going to talk about that extensively as well, Daniel. That's
Cool.
why.
Very nice.
Actually, yeah.
There's so
Actually, I wanna do a couple of days. I have a few projects that. Yeah. The roommate. Okay, just come down. Roommate
like
keeps telling
being-
me she
it's
wants to
like-
go on the vacation.
Being in awe of nature is like being in awe with roommate. You know.
Unemployed vacation. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Eddie,
yes,
welcome back. Where are you?
I'm still in the UK.
Still in UK. Let's take a look at this watch real quick. Longines. Is this the one we're talking about? The Ultra Chron.
That's the one.
Because he typed in Ultra Chrono. Okay, but it's Ultra Chron. Longines Ultra Chron. Very
Yeah.
How old are
peculiar
you, man?
watch.
What?
How old are you?
How old do I
36.
look? Why?
ah.
It's 36,
It-
man.
This you don't have to answer.
Tim answered for me.
Oh, okay. All right, whatever.
CB $5. Cam, be respectful. Put a shirt on. Come on, man. Yeah. Cam. What the hell, man? Calm down. Put on the shirt. Let's see here. This actually, you know what? In a world, by the way, CB, thank you so much thank you for doing all of us a favor. I really appreciate it. In a world that's filled with divers that all look identical, this is actually a very good remake of the vintage.
Mhm.
This is a watch that's worth bringing back. Very, very unique. I love the updates that they've done to it. The bracelet is different. It's unlike a lot of stuff that you normally see. I love the clasp.
Would
It's
you
not-
call that a beads of rice bracelet or not quite?
No.
You know what? Kind of. It is. It's not beads of rice,
Yeah.
but it does have those elements. Because usually the beads of rice bracelet has these beads in the
Yeah.
middle,
Also.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, oh, and Mr. Stern, adopt me, please. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I really, really appreciate it, guys. I think we're like, only. I think we need, I believe, like 8 more, maybe now 7, maybe 9, more members, and then I'll be able to make a discount emoji a discount. So guys, please, please, and I'm doing a promo. If you become a member now, I will actually even refund you up to 2 months of your membership. So please become members today. Become members
Can you
today.
make
It's only $4. Please.
a emoji of me?
Look, somebody's gonna have to pay me $500 for me to for me to do that. That's
You
just
know, actually, Cam, you remember Green Room? That was pretty honorable. That Green Room did a thing of you in that wrestling
Yeah.
thing. That
Yeah,
wrestling. That was cool.
Yeah.
Tim, we need a cam emoji, man.
cam emojis. I'm telling you, I'm not doing that. That's gonna hurt my channel, man.
Dude,
Daniel,
how? Tim, do you have a black emoji? You have white emoji, you have Asian emoji. You have to be inclusive, man. What the hell? You can't just think about yourself all the time, man.
What
You
about
have to think
should I
about the community.
replace the blondie with Cam?
Yeah.
Tim, you need a lesbian emoji. You need a gay emoji. You
Exactly.
need,
Thank you. Thank you.
you need a
Well, that's just
non-sexual
you know
one.
what, Cam? You know what? I don't appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Oh, is
Uh,
this not about the community?
it's not about
Oh, so it's not about the community.
no. It's about the community, but it's not about just all the cover making sure that we got all the colors covered in the alphabet.
Of course it
Okay?
is. You want our people to feel welcomed here.
No, it
Yeah,
isn't. No, see, Cam, here's where your argument goes off track because all Tim has to say back to you is there is no color difference between any of us. We're all watch people in the watch community, and that's all that matters.
exactly.
That's
Size,
not true.
age,
We all come
and
from different. We all come from all cultural backgrounds, which makes the watch community unique.
we all come to
That's our
the watch.
strength.
Neo,
That is our strength.
Neo, $10. Please become a member so we can coordinate a time for all of us to drop our memberships at the same time.
That's good, Neil. Good. That's good stuff.
Oh God, so funny.
Ooh,
So,
Oishin.
oh my God, the Timeless Watch channel
Oh,
become
wow.
an executive story editor. Holy fuck.
Link for Oishin. Link for Oishin.
Sheen, thank you so much. Hey man, actually, if you can join us, please. I'm gonna drop the link. Please do so. I'm actually gonna be doing a follow up video to Asheen's very interesting segment in his live stream yesterday about entropy, because
What's the
I think
premise? Can you give us a leak a little bit?
well, yeah, it's about things falling apart
Blondie.
the way certain you know what, like I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it too much, but if Asheen hops on, maybe we'll talk about it.
Okay, all right, okay.
But it's about people becoming friends in YouTube space and then getting to know each other and realizing that they have different goals, you know,
Different agendas.
different agendas, different
Yeah,
goals,
yeah.
and kind
Sometimes,
of
sometimes they.
going in separate ways.
Yeah, yeah. Got
Yeah.
it. Got it. Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a kind of thing, you know. It's really sad, but it's that's just ho- this just how the world works. Actually, as much
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
I can try and put things back together, I think once the cat is out of the bag, it's unfortunately things cannot be the same.
Well,
So
As long as the cat is wearing really cool glasses.
yeah,
yeah.
once the bunny is out of the bag,
Oh yeah, don't forget
it's yeah,
obey.
What kind of watch is this, man?
obey. Exactly, you have to obey the bunny.
The bunny.
Obey the bunny.
Yes.
Obey the bunny.
Yeah, actually, so what happened was like yesterday, Asheen was doing live stream, and I was only there for the first part because then I had to do my own. So I switched over, and I did not hear the entropy part, and that was something that I got back to and watched today.
When
And
was that out? Was it yesterday? A couple of days ago?
Yeah, it was out. Oh, it was out yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Highly recommend. The first part is about Shin got the new offshore.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, offshore Royal
Wow.
Oak, beautiful black dial, like really vintagey, nice piece.
Yeah.
And the second part was about his relationship with other YouTuber
Hmm.
and how things have changed. And I thought it was very
Hmm.
very good, very eye opening, and something that I have a lot of insight on that topic, a lot of insight because I spoke with the other guy a lot, so I have some interesting things to contribute there. By the way, dude, how about a flipper emoji to keep Cam happy? If we're gonna make a Cam emoji, it's gonna be Cam's face, but the name of the emoji is gonna be called a flipper.
Yeah, I fuck with that. That's actually pretty clever.
Cam doesn't care as long as.
How long
By
does
the
it take?
way, by the way,
Jesus fucking Christ.
Cam, one of the most disappointing things, and I'm gonna actually cover this, is a certain individual said he's gonna do a live stream with you, and it doesn't look like it ever came to fruition.
You went blank.
Yeah,
Paul Thorpe?
There we go. There we go.
maybe. Yeah, how come?
Yeah.
Did he ever get back to you?
I mean, I think it was just a PR stunt that he did by agreeing to
He,
make a show with me.
he could have forgotten, Cam. Cam, he could have forgotten.
Now, do you want me
Oh.
to reach out to him and forward your details to him?
Yeah, that
Why
could
not?
help. Yeah.
Why not, Tim?
He said that
Cam.
he said that he'd be willing to do it for certain reasons that I had
Yes.
spelled out for him, and he said he was 100% in support of it.
Mhm.
And by his actions not being able to get in contact with him, it spells out the other way that he doesn't really care.
So Cam,
don't
just
know.
send me a text message. Okay, send me a text message right now about this, and I'm gonna forward you. Do you have WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Do you want me to add you to my WhatsApp group?
No. But I honestly don't want to do a video with him. Like he's not somebody that I can respect at this point.
Wow,
Oh.
what has changed? What when Cam went? I'm sorry. When Cam says
Dear Mr. Thorpe, you
you
just
can't
got
respect
ditched
one,
by
this is
Cam.
just you're killing me, man. You're killing me. Neo, $10 super chat. Cam is right, but make an emoji of Charles Wolford.
Wallingford.
Wallingford was the
Wallingford.
first African American in YouTube watch community. I bet Cam just learned
hell is that?
something interesting.
I've never
Cam,
heard
I
of
just
that
want to say
person in my
something
life.
before Cam. Just before
Yeah.
you lay judgment, if you can just back up the bus a bit. Like I don't know Paul Thorpe. He seems like a good guy, but he's got God knows how many emails a day and other people in touch. The guy simply forgot, man. I don't think it's a PR thing.
When he said that he was gonna do what he was gonna do, he never gave me any contact information or how to get in touch with him to, go like move forward with this or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And even when I tried to mention it to him, he blocked my comments.
Oh, wow. Say, man,
But maybe it was one of his. Maybe it was like Andy Binns or someone.
One of his colleagues.
But it
I
was
don't
like
see why.
Andy Binns.
I don't see why his colleagues would do that when it wasn't like a negative comment. It was
No, but Cam,
a regular comment.
A shite happens. Tim, just contact him. Let's see what happens.
I will.
Cam, just hold it. I hear you what you're saying, but hold it for a second. I think I give Paul a second chance, like a strike 2 thing here.
Yeah.
Just give it a chance. Let's see what happens. You got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
I used to watch his videos, and now I just can't watch it. Nothing that he says to me feels real or true.
Mm,
Oh.
So
wow.
if I were to hop up on a episode with him, it wouldn't feel real. It would feel fake.
So Cam, what you're saying is you've got irreconcilable differences, and you can't be married to him anymore. You're done.
Getting a divorce.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Okay, Brian, you took
Wow.
the wind
To
out of my
sum it up.
sails, I guess, Brian. I gotta just face
Oof.
it.
Sum it up, baby.
All
All
right,
right.
I hear you. I hear you.
John
Don't-
Gold. Cam
Oh,
reminds me of character Jazz from the TV show The Fresh Prince of
France.
Bel Air.
and who is Jazz played
Particularly
by?
when he got kicked out of the door by Uncle Phil.
Who was
Oh,
Jazz played by?
Who was it
Jazz was
played by?
played by DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Mm,
Yeah.
DJ Jazzy
okay.
Jeff. CB $5. Asheen is a real artist at heart. Him mixing with the cartel was delusional. I experienced something like that as well because I was just like watch enthusiast. I'm not like I never sold a watch, never even bought one from the gray market, and I kind of went into the wolf's den there. And I think you know what I honestly there's the stories that I could tell you guys. I mean, it's wild. What I've seen, how the whole thing operates, and
What thing?
well, the whole gray
Oh,
market.
golly.
Yeah, it's just really it sucks. It
It's
really
kind
sucks.
of cutthroat, you would say.
It's just too because there's no love for watches there. It's all about it's too much about the money. It's all about what was the price before and there's just such focus on that.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, it's just how much did you sell it it's just all the love for watch. I've been doing this show to talk about watches, the fun, the people in the community,
Mm.
and all the other guys want to talk about is what did you flip it for? How much did you get it for? How much you gonna get out of it? And it's just
Yeah, yeah. Brian,
sucks all the love out of the hobby.
Brian, I'm
Agree.
not playing host. I'm just asking Brian. I'm not playing host. Brian, did you deal with the gray market all in your times of buying, or only ads?
No, I've bought from a couple of gray markets.
They were okay with you?
I had some well, honestly, I had a bad experience with Bob's watches.
Oh,
And they apologized and tried to make it up to me. In fact, they sent me this where the hell
Whoa.
look, they sent me that as a freebie, a watch
Really?
case.
oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Bob's watches. Yay, thank you. Whatever.
Tell us about it. What was the experience? Oh, super chat from Ron the Shrink $2. Cam, when are you finally going to just keep it real?
I'm trying to keep it real. I only respect a handful of people in the community.
Mm.
Honestly,
Yeah. Go ahead.
Captain Kirk, Tim, you sure you wanted to be around them a lot? I wanted to, cause like I wanted to, to grow my YouTube channel, to be with other YouTubers. Like I thought every YouTuber was kind of the same. They were doing things, for the viewers, and it just I think I found out a little bit too much. It's a little bit too much. I'm gonna go through all my experience, the delusional fantasy that I had. Right, like I wanted to do YouTube and entertain people. I wanted to do live streams and this stuff. You guys know, for 10 years, this was my goal. I can show you my delusional fantasy YouTube live streaming setup that I
Yeah.
built.
Did you share
Ooh.
your delusional fantasy with
I'll show
roommates?
you guys right now. I had
Show
this.
us.
This was from my old apartment where,
Tim,
but just never.
Tim,
Yeah.
who from the gray market YouTube space do you respect? Genuinely.
Uh, From YouTube Gray Market?
That's a good question.
From Gray Market?
Not from the show Gray Market. All of the
YouTube
Gray
Gray
Market.
Market.
Yeah, that genre.
Oh. You know what? David Khalil. Okay.
I agree with that.
Which one is he?
David Khalil. He.
Watchcollectors.co.uk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
He used to come on a lot with Paul.
Yeah,
you
but
met-
but
you
he
met
has
him.
different goals. He has different philosophy
You met him.
to all this
Tim,
stuff.
Tim, you met him at one of the shows, I think, right? In the UK, you met him,
Mhm.
I think. This David guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only one.
Neo. Tim, so many plans. Just pick one and do it. Yep. Thank you. Yep. Yes. I just wanted to share that I wanted to do this live streaming thing for so long. Okay, there's a picture. This was my birthday actually. I was so much younger. It's my setup from long time ago. Check this out. So this was
Ooh.
roommate and me. We were celebrating my birthday. You can see in the background I
Is
had
that video?
two monitors. You can see I had my microphone set up. You know,
Roommate was kind of hot back then.
calm down, Cam. I was hot. I was kind of hot too.
Roommate's gonna
Oh,
super
wait.
slap.
I was so
Cam all
much
the way through
skinnier,
the
man.
screen.
I was so much skinnier. See, I wasn't happy about the whole birthday thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was not very excited about.
Oh man, that's such
Yeah,
a look.
I know. What's up? Now, when was this picture? Tom Cruise? Ooh, what was it? That was February 3rd, 2013. It's 9 years
9
ago.
years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit! Tom Cruise has a 2 minute. What watch is he wearing? What watch is he wearing? Tom Cruise.
I don't know, but
Pause it on the watch.
He just came.
Where is this? In New York?
No, come to Korea.
Oh,
For
he's in
the-
Korea.
for the-
Okay.
the-
What pause it right there? That looks like. Hold on. Oh, it's
Natural?
IWC.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just a second here. He's got actually. It's the same backpack as mine. Are you kidding me? I was just selling it. I was just selling this backpack.
Now keep the backpack.
Yeah.
Okay, it's Portuguese, I think.
Okay, now keep the backpack.
Okay, that looks like. Okay, I could be wrong, but 1 second. Let me just put it. Okay, just roommate. My stuff
Is it her
stuck in my
birthday
head.
or something?
Huh?
Is it her birthday today?
Whose birthday? That looks like a. What is that? It looks
Omega.
like a. What is that?
Aquaterra.
Yeah. That looks
It's
like
too big though. No.
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
Tom Cruise is only about 5'2", so
Backpack.
Yeah. Okay.
Backpack. Now keep the backpack.
Keep the backpack. Yeah. Look, this was 2013. Wait. Oh, thank you. Phoenician Cedar, $5. Respect for Cam for being true to himself. Also, good to see he's not using circular logic to justify his standpoint. Thank you. And microphone. I was delusional fantasist, guy.
Okay, I'm gonna just drop out for half an hour. I want
Yeah.
to make dinner, so I'll talk to you guys later.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
So, I kind of wanted to do entertainment YouTube for 10 years. 10 fucking years, guys. It took me to get to this point. So, Dirk Diddler, $5. Cam, happy Juneteenth. Assalamu alaikum, my brother. Stay black. Don't let the blue-eyed devil keep you down.
Thanks, I guess.
Jesus Christ. Dirk Diddler. I mean, I don't know. This is really edgy. This is really, really, really edgy. Just be cool, guys. Who do I respect from the gray market? I think. Yeah. Cause he like I had some conversations with him, some really, really cool conversations, and he wanted to, you know what he's guilty of trying to standardize the price points on the back end, right? Like he wanted the dealers to disclose the margins. Tim reacts to his own channel. David is W, David is W, David is W.
See, I've worked with a couple of them over the phone,
Hmm.
over text. Not ones in UK. I haven't talked to any of them in UK.
Yeah.
But here in the United States, and I think of all of them that I've talked to, CRM, etc., etc. I think the most honest one that I've dealt with would have to be Marco.
Grand Caliber?
Yeah,
Really?
What did you buy from him?
I didn't buy anything. I was selling something.
Mm-hmm.
What did you sell
Very
to him?
interesting.
A date dress. I was looking to sell.
Wow.
He was honest
Because
about it.
I bought 2 watches from the gray market. This is my experience. I bought my Yachtmaster and I bought my day dates from Watchbox Govberg. And when I first bought my day date, they sent me the wrong one. So I bought a 11838, and then they sent me an 18238. I had to send that back, and I got the proper one the next time, which is kind of weird.
Well, I don't buy in the gray market. I just sell to the gray market. So it's two different experiences.
Yeah.
I still want to get back to what Bob's watches did to Brian after this comment. Russell, Tim, it is the advent of the used dealers that has allowed our watch hobby to develop. In the old days, you bought a watch and were pretty well stuck with it. Now watches are traded like cars. I don't know. I don't know. I think I disagree with this because the thing is what happened, the major difference is the funding that a lot of these used watch dealers they use the funding to kind of fund like a luxury lifestyle. They turn basically their business. They're not really creating any value. Like they're just providing a service of finding a buyer and a seller for a particular watch. They're not doing anything for society, all right? But they found they realized that, hey, hold on a second. A lot of the watch enthusiasts, they're really passionate about watches. Let's take advantage of them to the maximum. And they kind of combined it with creating and manufacturing hype for certain models and then jacking up the prices for it, like just buying up the entire stock of, let's just say, the Bethunes. This is something Watch Market did. The what's it called? Watchbox did, right? Just bought up all the FP joints they could on the market, then started talking about how amazing these watches are, and then selling those watches back to the watch enthusiasts who became basically enamored by these watches now that there was content about them at a crazy price. So
Yeah.
look,
Well, they made the market, right?
they manufactured and then they cashed in, and I think it just it ruined a lot of the hobby because
One thing that I hate about the gray market, I guess, and what you're talking about is the big gray market dealers. They're the fucking most pain in the ass like dealers to work with.
like
Like
what, like
they
Watchbox,
not like
Bob's
Watchbox,
watches.
like Roman Sharf,
Really, Roman Sharf is
BQ
pain in the ass to work
watches.
with.
The worst customer service I've had was from
You mean to
just
sell?
not just like in general in with all gray market dealers, but like with people that have like channels and display what they do. Had probably hands down, yeah, the worst. You're not gonna get the best. The larger the gray market dealer is the worst customer service that you're gonna get compared to a smaller one that has control of the business and knows what's going on. But you end up talking to people that really don't know shit. Like Like
Oh,
what you see is mainly on those gray market channels is, hey, this is what Roman's doing. Roman owns the business. He's had years of experience, but when you go to interact with these people, you're not getting Roman that knows his shit. You're not getting what's the guy under his name that's like the
Adrian,
content
Marco.
Adrian. You're not getting him. You're getting somebody
the
like
other
Marco,
Marco.
or you're getting Marco or one of the other guys
But
you,
you
that don't really
They don't
know
know
stuff.
shit.
Their
you
stuff.
can't
They're
expect
not on
to
top of.
work
They're
with
not on top of
Roman.
their work. What?
You can't expect to work with the owner of the business.
No,
Of
but
Especially something
course.
that
no,
large.
It's
but
not.
hey,
But
wait,
with the
hold on a
smaller
second.
ones, you
With
do.
David SW, you can actually talk to David SW because
Yeah,
David SW is not busy
I've talked to
filming
David
another
SW.
video. You spoke with David SW?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, because he's
But
not
I
busy
don't.
shooting another episode, exciting
I gen-
episode.
I generally don't look to speak with, hey, this is the ultimate owner. If they have a partner or something that has a significant stake, or they like, I'm selling to these people. I want to make sure that I'm quoted the right price. Everything is going to be shipped properly. And if I'm calling in, I'm just talking to some salesperson that doesn't know shit about the current market.
Yeah,
And it's different from like you going and saying, hey, I want to buy this watch, and they go on their website and see, oh, we're selling this, or in their inventory and say, hey, this is what we're selling this at list for. It's a totally different process. So you kind of get a different experience.
I
All
think
the sales associates' job is, hey, Tim wants this watch. Do we have it? Yes or no? Okay, if we have it, what is it listed for? Okay, it's listed for this. Or do we need to source his watch? And I've tried to source watches from what you call Luxury Bazaar, and literally in the picture that I'm not gonna say the name of the person, but they screenshotted a picture from Chrono 24. Literally. You know how Chrono 24 has the watermark that says
yeah,
Chrono 24?
yeah.
That's literally why I got texted.
so.
And it wasn't from like
You were
wanted
trying to
it
buy a
wasn't it
watch to
wasn't
sell to
huh?
someone else. You're trying to buy a
What?
watch to sell to someone else.
Yeah. But it
So you
wasn't
call
for
Roman, and the sales associate says, "Yeah, I have the watch here for you. This is what it
no,
looks like."
she
And they
said
were
that
gonna
she
buy
did
it from Chrono 24, jack up the price. So whoever is
she did it.
selling it on Chrono 24 already has the price jacked up because of the Chrono
Yeah.
24 fees. And
She
then they were
didn't
gonna they
say
were gonna jack it up even more
And the
to
cam's
sell
gonna
it
jack
to
it up.
you. Like at that point,
I
why
was
not?
expecting her to like source it from a wholesaler.
Yeah,
Not
from
like
like a
not like
WhatsApp
me
group.
going on Chrono 24 and looking up, okay, where do I
Jesus.
find this watch? Like it's like what the fuck?
Does she think you're some kind of a moron? I don't get it.
I mean, like you're dealing with regular people all day. You're not dealing with people that are when somebody
Wow.
calls in, you're not expecting to deal with somebody that's a reseller or it
I mean, okay,
has their
in
money in this.
Roman's defense, if you have never bought anything from him before, I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised because they probably get hundreds of inquiries like this
They just
from
probably
people trying to
thought you were
flip
some kind
watches.
of a moron. Why even waste their
Like if you,
time trying to
yeah,
source it from a WhatsApp group or from wholesaler? Let's
because if
just
you
well,
purchase
do a
many
quick and
watches,
easy Chrono 24
she
search.
she screenshot the watch. She gave me a price. I was like, wait, this shit's from Chrono 24.
Yeah.
And I looked at the price of the watch. It was like I think a couple of thousand more. I was like, okay, whatever.
What the hell? Yeah.
You know, just
Watch your
it
timing,
made no
$2
sense.
super
It
chat.
literally made no sense.
They're probably rude to Cam because they know he's not a buyer.
Eh,
I don't
maybe.
know. Cam's translator, what he actually saying. Essentially, what I'm saying is that I enjoy calling dealers, talking to successful people, and pretending to be a potential buyer or a seller. Hmm.
Potentially, yeah.
CB $5 super chat. Cam, the king of tire kickers. Yo.
The
Brian,
smaller
Brian.
gray dealers
Yeah.
are a lot easier to work with, especially when you're flipping watches.
Yeah, because they
but
actually they kind
would
of
you trust
you
a smaller grade dealer?
Of course, if they have a storefront, then yeah, they're not gonna fucking run away.
man, maybe they just have a time waster line. Like you rich, they
mean,
actually
I
hire
mean,
someone to waste
they.
time
I mean,
or your time, Cam.
I'm not looking to speak particularly with the owner, but I at least want to speak with someone that knows what the hell they're doing
Mm,
at minimum.
mm,
So
damn. Well, they know
Wait, what watch was
how
this? What watch
to
was this?
find the watch on Chrono 24. They just probably went, found someone who worked for a minimum job, put them in front of a computer and said, this is how to use Chrono 24. Somebody calls you. This is like, dude, that's the easiest way to make money. Like you have an established name. Think about how genius this is. All these people call you completely unaware of the price mark. They don't even know Chrono 24 or eBay watches exist. They call you. They say, "Hey, I want to buy this particular watch." This person goes on Chrono 24, takes a picture of the watch, sends it to them, and just basically marks it up 10%, 10 to 15%. Easy way to make money. Is basically you provide service of buying from Chrono
Google.
24 and then reselling it. It's
Yeah.
done. Genius. Mike K, how much time does Nico have left? Wind your watch, Timmy. Let's wind it up. He ain't got much, guys. There's not much time left. But I give him 2 months, maybe 2 months. Then it's all gonna be cactus. Hey, Brian, tell us what happened
Yeah.
to you at Bob's Watches. What did they do to you? How did they wrong you?
Well, so the pre-sale was perfect, flawless, wonderful experience. I had a great lady that was my sales rep there. She doesn't work
Mhm.
there anymore. Then when they went to ship, it missed FedEx, and she said that I called her East Coast to West Coast. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning their time. Made the purchase. They said it would
Yeah.
make FedEx that day.
Okay.
So it missed FedEx.
Okay.
For some reason, it didn't get packed or shipped or anything. And paid with a credit card, no problem. Everything. $10,000 deal.
What time does FedEx make their final pickups? Like 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock?
4 o'clock Pacific time, according to her, and I called her at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So they had
Yeah. So
6
if you
hours
called
to
10,
box it up, create the
yeah.
label. Yeah. And we were leaving town, and I wanted the watch the next day so that I could wear it. I still have it, my black GMT.
Oh,
So it missed FedEx. And then they said, all right, well, it'll go out the next day. And I said, no, you got to stop it because I won't be here the day after.
right.
I'm leaving in the morning unless you guarantee me it'll be at a 9 a.m., first a.m. delivery. Oh, we can't bump it up to
Ooh.
that. I said, well, you got to stop it. They said,
Yeah.
we can't. It's already been taken to FedEx after the cutoff. I
What?
said, yeah. They took it to FedEx after the cutoff. It was a Monday. They took it to FedEx after the cutoff. So it sat in FedEx in Southern California until Tuesday, and they couldn't stop it. And I called bullshit on that because a priority overnight insured delivery like that, you can stop it.
Mm.
So they wouldn't get a hold of the lady. They couldn't get a hold of the one lady that could stop it or whatever the story was.
Yeah.
So the next day we waited as late as we could, and it didn't show up until like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And the FedEx driver, it wasn't marked for signature on delivery, so he just left it on the front doorstep. No signature.
Ooh. With his signature required, but they still left it on the front.
Left it on the front doorstep.
Shit. Are there any porch pirates in your neighborhood?
Well, luckily we live far enough back in the neighborhood where there's no porch pirates, and we just called I called my neighbor and said, "Can you go get that box that just got dropped off?" And it was no big deal. But if I wanted to screw with them, which I thought about for a while, I could have said, "Hey, the package never arrived. Nobody signed for it. Put in a claim to FedEx and tell them to find the package."
Exactly. Go
Then
figure it.
Yeah, so I called them back and went back and forth with them, and
That's what Archie would have done. That's what Archie would have done.
Yeah. So anyway,
prime opportunity. Yeah.
My basic with them was the pre-sale experience was great. Once they got my money, it just fell apart.
Well, already got the money.
Yeah. And I was like, nah, you need to have a way to fix this.
Mm.
You need to have somebody that can, like actually manage their FedEx account when they're shipping out these things.
Mm.
And then they made the mistake of telling me that they don't really insure the packages through FedEx. They self-insure through their own insurance. And I said, "Oh, so your own insurance company wants to know that you're not
Yeah.
that you're not delivering and requiring signatures and stuff?" Okay. So
Sheesh.
anyway, yeah. A couple of phone calls,
Wow.
an email or two, and then they didn't respond to me, so I left them a Google review, and then they responded real quick.
Ooh, the Google review. That always gets everybody's attention, actually. The Google reviews. Love the Google reviews.
Google and Facebook.
Cam's older brother, $2 super chat. Cam, if they disrespect you, put mama on the phone. Ana de la Paz, can be real. You're not a watch dealer. You sell fake Rolexes on the beach to tourists.
You're right. It's a pretty good gig.
Actually, there's a lot of money to be made in selling fake watches. Nico, you got 48 hours to go public, or I go fucking public. Okay, there you go. I did it. Ryan Vlogs Live bought a watch from Bob's. They sent me the wrong watch. Holy fuck. Then took 3 days to take it back. Another 3 days to send the correct watch. Came with the wrong bracelet.
With the big dealers, it's a bunch of middlemen, bro. It's not. I'd
Holy
rather have
shit.
one person do like most everything. Not I talk to this person and this person talks to this person in the company, and they go talk to somebody else. Like, no, fuck that.
You mean middlemen
Damn.
within the company or middlemen buying
I
it
don't
from
mean
another?
literal middleman. I'm talking about like there's so many channels within a company that you have to go through to get one watch sold or bought.
Yeah, I think a lot of these dealers they don't even have the watches, right? Like they can source the watch.
I mean, that's
Shit.
what Bob's Watches does, right? I mean, on their eBay storefront,
Mm.
they have a lot of pre-sales. Not
Mm.
like what like pre-sales of they'll get the watch in 4 weeks and they're trying to sell it ahead of time.
Yeah, Watchbox
Really?
does a
That's what
shitload
it's
of
called?
that.
Or yeah, I guess
Watchbox
that might
does.
be Watchbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Shit.
say like, oh, this is a pre-sale for this watch. They post a stock photo, and they say that they can get it in. It's scheduled to arrive in 4 to 6 weeks.
Interesting.
They're
This is
trying
the
to
first
pre-sell the
time I
watch
even
before
hear
they take
about
inventory of it.
such bullshit.
That's been going on
I try.
eBay for like months. When I was buying my watches in the gray market, I would see that all the time.
I try to avoid large dealers at all costs.
But then the problem is if you work with a smaller dealer, there is a chance the watch could be fake. And how would you really guarantee that?
Yeah, you can take it to Rolex if you doubt it and have them guarantee it.
But they
So you-
don't do authentication services. You can send it in for a service.
Incorrect Ray-Bans snuck through a fairly well-known dealer.
Oh, Floodland 99, $2. Nico is the best because you can keep 11,000 of his euros. What?
You got a point with that.
Like it. I'm going to order a 12,000 euro watch from him and just pay him 1,000 for it.
Look, you know what? I think he would have gotten his money back real quick, but I think you know the problem is that he made it into like a super big deal, and then it all fell apart there.
Nico, if you don't return the money, I'll fucking return the
I mean,
money.
I said, listen, this is a really easy situation that they got there. Nico can easily undox a Sheen, and the Sheen can return the money. It's just so simple. Boom, 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 and
Has
done.
Oshin paid yet?
No, not yet, not yet.
Fuck, dude. What the
But
hell?
see, here's the thing:
You better
Asheen
pay.
is going to use that money to refund anyone who has bought those not even real NFTs from Paul Thorpe. He said he was going to refund full amount. So if you bought a non-NFT NFT from Paul
From Paul
It's
Thorpe.
just the FT at that point.
When was Paul
FT.
Thorpe selling NFTs? When was that?
He's selling
When
FT.
it's still available. You can
I
still go
don't think
buy
it's
them.
even.
Why?
It's
What
not
did
even
what
an
did he
FT.
do?
It's a JPEG.
What
Dude,
did
this
what
is
was
the
this? What
weirdest
was the
thing I've
purpose
ever seen
behind?
in my
What was
life.
the purpose behind that project? What was he? What were people buying?
Oh, let me show you. Look,
And why
this
do
is
the people that bought it need refunds, Tim?
because they don't get anything. So let me
And
explain.
that's
This
what
is
NFT
so
is. What do you get
weird.
out of the
No,
What's
NFT?
the,
they got something. They got the shaft.
They got
Yeah.
the one
they got
end
the
of the shaft.
soreness.
So check this out. This is what it
So
is.
Oshin
Uh,
was involved in it.
Asheen sent the pictures to Paul. Paul asked Asheen to send him the pictures. So this is what he talks about in the entropy part of the live stream. You should go back and see this. This is like next level thing. So look at this. So royal blue is only one because there's only one. So it's an image, okay? And there's only one available, and it will be emailed. So you buy it's £100 for this image, right? You buy the image, and the image will be emailed to you, right? The file name will have a unique 10-digit serial number known only to the owner and Paul Thorpe. And then if you
Oh,
want to
what the
sell,
fuck is this?
That's a
what?
ripoff. That is a
Oh, this
Hold
is
fucking
on.
ripoff.
actually just a JPEG.
Yeah. It's a
It's not
JPEG.
on like OpenSea or anything. This is
No, but there's a
this is just a
serial
photo.
number. So this is like NFT, right? This is what the NFT thing comes up.
Well,
But
with
it's
the
not
NFTs,
registered.
everybody's supposed to know
Well,
But
because
it's
it's
not
NFT
public.
registered on the like
blockchain.
NFT market or anything. It's
Oh,
just an
link for Paul Thorpe.
oh, okay. Link for Paul. Link for Paul. And Paul Thorpe said Oshin earned about £400 from his images. So that's nonsense. You need to no. He explained in the in the live stream. He explained that he took the money. It was about 400. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know how much, but he said that at first he got like 300 or something, or maybe there was more. But man, it's a really real,
This
but
is a ripoff. This is
it's kind of a
100% a ripoff.
Oh
Tim,
wait,
can you
Tim.
do me a
Tim.
favor? Could you right click this image right here? Right click it.
yeah.
Oh, there's no copy.
Why you want to
Save
like save
as.
the image, save image?
Yep, you can save
But
as.
you could just screenshot this section
Yeah,
on the
that's
4K
true.
monitor. Yeah.
You're right.
This
No,
is
but it's about the code, and the property, the rights. I guess the rights, right?
That
and then if
code
you
means
want to,
nothing.
yeah, and if you want to resell this, you can only resell it on this platform. So you can easily make this sort of fungible by sharing your 10-digit serial number. But you could just
I don't know. I don't get it. I honestly like. I understand if it's an NFT. There's
This
code
is a
that's
scam.
involved.
Scam artist. Scam.
Well, he's not
This
misrepresenting
is a scam. This is a ripoff.
It's a ripoff.
It's a
Neo
scam.
$10. Well, I don't know. Actually, you know what? I don't even know if this is the real Paul Thorpe. Neo $10. Thorpe is an old man leeching off the cartel for relevance in a world which never knew he existed. Dresses like a clown, begging to be seen.
I'm an old man leeching off of your relevance and wearing a bunny shirt.
You stole my stick. You stole my stick, my buddy.
Obey the bunny.
Obey the bunny. I wanted that T-shirt. Can you send it to me? I'll buy it from you. Or that was the gift from your daughter.
Yeah, I don't know if they make them in extra bubbly.
Oh my god. Pull up Ray Cam sunglasses comment.
Ray Cam sunglass dealer. It's not a scam. I know scam cam. Look, I mean, it's weird. It is. I don't understand. I thought, you know what I thought this was? I thought this was print because I sell print. A print. You guys know what a print is? If you go to timwright.com, let me show you guys something. And let me know also if you're interested in some print because I have some high quality images. Okay, so if you go to my website, there's a merch store, and you can buy AC3 in London. This is a print. It's a 14 by 14 image. It costs like $23. You will get it in the mail, and you can put it on the wall. It's a
Tim,
print.
do you mean only ships to USA or from USA?
What?
On the red text on the website.
Only ships from USA. Well, I guess the print only ships from USA. But
Greetings, gentlemen.
let's say a mug.
It's God. God has arrived.
Hello, OC. Timeless Watcher. One buyer was refunded today. He wanted the money donated to Ukraine aid, so we did. Thank you, Ashin. Thank you so much. See, I thought these were prints, right? Because it looks like prints. I thought it was a print. I was like £100. Maybe you get a high quality digital print and you can put it on the wall. That's, you know what? I wouldn't mind, Sheen, if you have more, like if you sent me a couple of your images, I can put them as prints on my shop.
Tim, you should sell screenshots of Paul Thorpe's webpage.
Look,
No,
see,
wait.
I have,
We need
I
to
have
sell
mugs.
We need to sell screenshots of Tim screenshotting those images, so that way
Well, yeah.
then Tim
Screenshot of
can
a
print them out
screenshot.
and sign them.
Sell screenshots of your little browser of the what's it called, the StreamYard,
Yeah.
while you're looking at Paul Thorpe's screenshots. Fucking jeez.
Pretty interesting. Simon, Tim Polthorpe is not the same romanticized legend from old AC3 videos. It's about the money.
Yeah, that's why I can't watch Paul Thorpe videos anymore.
Ooh.
Fuck. What do I look
Well,
like watching a Paul Thorpe
well, we
video?
got Paul.
What was the last Paul Thorpe video you guys watched?
Well, we got Paul Thorpe here on to explain the situation.
Yeah,
Hello,
you need to explain
Paul.
yourself, Paul.
Oh, he's
Hello,
absolutely
Paul.
Evening.
Hey, how are
You
you
need to explain
doing?
yourself, man.
I was in bed. But I was watching you, and I've not been feeling brilliant today. But I was watching
Yeah.
in bed, and I'll get a bit tired and a bit bored with people telling me about my business when nobody really knows anything about it. So go on, guys, fire away. I'll answer anything you like.
Yeah, Paul.
I've heard the comments. Rip off. Go on.
It's a scam. It's a ripoff.
Wait, who am I talking to? I can't see.
It's
Hold
Cam.
on.
It's Cam.
Cam,
Cam,
Tim
go
Wright.
on, Cam.
Tim Wright.
Go on, Cam.
It's a real Tim right here. Yeah, we had some agreements to make a video.
Oh yeah,
Right.
Paul. Cam said that he was banned on your. Remember a while
I've not
back.
banned. Why have I banned Cam?
Well, maybe one of your moderators banned him.
Well, if one of my modders, I haven't banned anyone. My mods ban people.
Okay.
And they're all under strict instructions never to ban anyone for criticism, only to ban people for abuse. I don't know what he's written, so I can't comment on that. I don't know. But all of my moderators are age-wise, I would say they're all at least 45 plus. They're all like men of the world. They're all under strict instructions to be fair. So if anyone's banned from my live chats, they've got to have said something that they found inappropriate.
Well, what I was saying was I don't remember if you remember that we had I had a suggestion that we should collaborate on a video together.
Yeah.
On the live stream.
And I was
Cam, I'd be happy to have you on, but the trouble is people don't say good things about you, mate. And to be honest with you, you bring absolutely nothing to my channel.
okay.
So you tell me what you bring to my channel, and I'll have you on. I was trying to be
Well-
friendly, and I would have you on, but then when you get banned, you've been banned. You're telling me you've been banned, so you've got to have been doing something wrong to get banned.
I didn't say anything wrong. And
What did
I
you
doubt-
say, Cam? Admit it.
What did you say?
let me say this. I doubt that it was one of your moderators that banned me. I feel like it was you.
Where did you get banned from? Where did you get banned from?
Your channel.
Was it during the live stream?
It was my account, I guess.
Yeah,
Well,
it was during live stream.
Well, if it was during the live stream, Cam, I'm a bit thick, mate. I have trouble doing live streams as it is without banning people while I'm doing them.
So I don't see what me and your video with me has anything to do with you said me being banned.
Cam, I don't even understand you, mate. What are you
So
talking
You
we're
said
about?
that you don't. You say you don't know what you get out of doing a video with me.
Yeah. Well, you don't bring
What
it. I
what
don't.
what do you
Cam, I'm
what do you expect to get? What do you want to
Cam,
get? What do you want to get?
listen. Let me get it. Let me
Tell
give
me.
it to you straight because I'm getting very tired of some of you people. You played the race card with me,
I
right?
didn't play the race card.
Yes, you did.
I
You played
suggested
the.
I suggested that you reach out to people so they can be more that so they can feel more comfortable watching the videos. I wanted you to open up to
Cam,
more people in the
Cam,
community.
you asked me,
That's the only suggestion I had.
Cam.
I didn't
Listen,
pull a
I'm
race
not
card
coming
saying,
here.
hey,
Look,
okay,
look.
speak, 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 speak.
I think
Cam,
Cam
you're
did
displaying.
kind of play the
You're
race
Explain.
card a little bit because he
you're
said he wanted
displaying the
more
reasons
diversity.
why you're not coming on my channel.
Well, okay, that's fine. You have
You know,
you have
you're
a right
displaying right now. You're not letting me speak. You're making accusations. You
You made
played
an
the.
accusation saying that I pulled a race car. I have to
Well, you
defend
did.
that.
Play it back.
No, I
Play it back.
didn't.
You did.
I
Yes,
mean,
you did.
so it's wrong for it to suggest that hey, let's open up the channel for more diversity. Is that wrong? Is that wrong to do?
Yes, yes.
Is
And
it
you know
wrong?
why?
So
Yes.
that's
And
wrong. So
yeah,
having diversity in a community is wrong.
you're playing a race
All right
card
then.
now, Ken, and not letting me
I'm
finish.
not. I'm not. It's just a question.
Ken,
You
I
said it's
don't look.
wrong. You just said it's wrong. You said,
Tim,
"Oh,
I'm going to
you
give you 30
suggesting
more
diversity
seconds.
is
You
wrong."
just shut this idiot up whilst I'm going
Okay,
back where I
okay,
came
Cam,
from.
just
Right?
relax there. Men are talking. Men are talking, Cam. Okay, just calm down.
Ken, you've just played the
Uh,
race card with me again.
Neo,
Let me tell you.
yeah,
Let me tell
let's
you
just
something.
Whatever.
When I
we
look,
got some legitimate questions. We got some
It's a
legitimate
fucking
questions.
cop out. He's literally copying. Please, like, shut the
Look,
fuck
it's
up,
like
dude.
it's okay, Cam. Just relax.
that's why you don't come on my
Okay,
channel, Ken.
I don't give a
okay,
fuck.
okay,
Good.
I said it
okay.
before.
Just
I told him, I told the whole panel that I don't have respect for you
yeah.
Good.
at
I
all.
don't need your
And
respect. Why would I need your respect?
and you claim to be the voice of the community. Like, come on,
All right,
that's some total bullshit.
all
You
right, Cam.
fucking
Well, just
bullshit,
settle
dude.
down. Settle down. We got Neo $10 super chat. Remember when Cam stroked you into believing your streams were played in Atlanta ADs? You were hot to collab with him. With Cam. I mean, look, Cam is a questionable character. Dirk Diddler, $2. White Blue Eyed Devil keeping the brother down. Yeah. Look. Okay. Now, Paul. I didn't
And it is true.
bring
People in
you
Atlanta do
on
like
the
the Paul Thorpe
stream
show because I see
to.
him on the like in the gray market dealers. I see him playing on there.
Okay, send me the
So
screenshots.
that's true.
Send me the screenshots. Okay.
Okay.
That's cool.
Okay. Now, Paul, we were just talking a little bit about Sheen. Did a live stream yesterday. He was talking a little bit about
Yeah. Before we go, Tim. Before we
shot.
go
Yeah.
anywhere, I'm not going to come on here, have people
Mm.
make accusations at me, and then I'm not going to have the chance to reply.
Sure,
So
please.
I want to reply to Cam. Cam,
Sure.
fact, you played the race card with me. I said, mate, you're welcome on my channel anytime. You know, look, I didn't want to be rude to you. The bottom line is this. When you talk about that nonsense about diversity, listen, my son, right? I don't look at people's colour. I look at people, what they have to say in their mind. So don't keep telling me. When I look at you, I don't see a man of colour. I just see another watch person, right? I don't need to be told what colour you are. I've got eyes. Okay. So if you was out with me last night in Brighton with some of my viewers, you would see how diverse my group is. If you knew who my friends are, you would see how diverse my group of friends are. My best friends are Muslim, are Jewish, are people of colour, right? So please don't preach to me about being inclusive of who I associate with. So by you bringing in the race card, that offends me, right? I don't need to know your colour, Cam. I know what colour you are. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay. So when you agreed to do the show, basically you're saying you were being disingenuous.
No, to be honest with you, I didn't really know
you.
you. To be honest, Cam, I didn't know you.
You're saying that the only reason why
you
you agreed is because quote unquote I played the race card. So the only reason why you agreed was because you weren't being genuine. You didn't genuinely want to do it because you wanted to bring diversity to your channel. You just said it. You just agreed to it.
You're doing it
because
again.
I'm pulling your leg. I'm pulling a race car thing. I'm trying to guilt trip you into something. All right,
do you know how boring this is, mate? Do you know how boring it is?
I don't care. If you think that is boring, you can scare it out. Like,
look, I actually can't. I genuinely believe that
Tim?
look,
Who's-
Paul
who's
brings
that?
on people onto his streams all the time. He opens up the link, and
Tim,
he
can I
doesn't
say
do it
something, please?
often. He doesn't
I've
do it
never seen a
often.
link in his chat like your chat.
No, he
Yeah.
done it. He done it. No, he doesn't do it all the time because sometimes he has a dealer interview. But when he does like some of his other live streams, he does drop the link. He did have people like from the audience on.
Tim, can I say something, please?
Yes, ABC, please.
ABC here. Yeah, so I just want to say something. I've said this before. One, Paul has a right to whomever he wants to invite onto his channel
You have a
or not
point.
invite. And second of all, Cam, I think the reason is sometimes you say and do some stupid things, and that puts people off.
Exactly.
Derek M, $5 super chat boot camp. Oh, come on, for $5.
Well, you should. Well, if that was your real reason, Paul, like what ABC said that I'm a problematic character, then you shouldn't have agreed. You should
Well,
have
I didn't
said,
know
"Hey,
you, Cam. I didn't know you at that time. That was pretty much probably the second or third time I'd even seen you. Like I was being polite when someone asks if they can come on my channel, I just say, yeah, sure, no problem, right? It doesn't mean that I'm going to ring you up the next day and ask you for a collab. I mean, no disrespect, but you're not bringing much. Oh, look at what you're bringing to this tonight. Some beefed up, like trying to make me sound like I'm some bothered about what color skin you've got. What? Who wants that? What a load of crap.
I didn't bring it up. You brought it up. I just said that you promised to do a show with me, and you brought the race card. So
No.
I never brought up the race card. I just brought up the
Cam,
fact that I haven't got in touch with you about the show.
Cam, listen, do me a favour. Just ignore me and I'll ignore you. You bought the race card up first. End of story.
No, I didn't. You're the one that said I pulled the race car. I never said I say anything about race.
Tim, I'm going, mate. I was happy to come on here tonight and answer any questions.
I'm gonna drop him for the rest of the show.
This
so
man, this is why people don't get on my channel when they act like that. What an idiot!
Look, I know. I told him, listen. This thing is, I totally get it. And to be honest, I saw the moment he was banned from the channel.
What did he say?
You know, his account, you wouldn't know that it was him, anyways, because it's a different. He has a different account name from his
Do you
name.
know what he said? Do you know what he said to get banned, Tim?
I don't remember, but he was probably saying something about getting on the show while you were doing on like a different topic. But you wouldn't know that it was him unless you unless you actually know. Like you have to watch the show and you have to know him in the chat. It's a different name. But yeah. The point is, I think you were open to doing some shows with him. He's done. Cam is actually he's a young guy. He's very passionate about the watches, and he's been doing some kind of business flipping some watches there, so he knows a little bit. But I could, you know what? I thought it would have actually made for an interesting show, and it would have been a great opportunity for me to get rid of him from my channel. But now I think that opportunity has been lost. I just want to read a member super chat from MD Chaz. But Paul for abusing Cam on Juneteenth. Cam, we're sorry. Look, you can stay on the show, but mute it, okay? Just don't turn on the microphone.
Look, I'm happy. Look, mate, Tim, I'm not saying what I'm saying is that I don't care if he's on here or not. Like, bring him back on, but as long as he shuts up for a minute, I'm not coming here.
I'm just gonna mute him. I'm just gonna mute him until because I think you came on the show to talk about something else, right? Not unrelated to this whole Cam discussion.
Look, right? You can buy it at Burberry.
Legit question, Paul. Where can I get that picnic blanket you had on the other night?
Burberry.
Paul, good to see you again. Quick question.
Hey, mate. How you doing? Yeah, go on.
Multiple people brought it up. We've had just in this conversation tonight, 3 people gave examples of purchasing a watch from a secondary reseller and getting shipped the wrong watch. It seems like 3 times too many.
Definitely.
Is that a practice that you've seen over the years, and is it just a result of too many watches and poor inventory management, or is there something slightly more underhanded going on?
I would say I've never experienced that. I don't think that I've ever known anyone personally to ship the wrong watch. I would imagine that will probably be a big company that's got a lot of employees that maybe not really as good at what they're doing as they should be, and somehow they've mixed up what one Submariner from another. I don't know, but it's not something I've ever come across, OC, because whenever I sold watches myself, I would prepare and pack and ship the watch myself, almost to the point where, 5 times out of 10 it would even be me that took it off to get shipped. So towards the end, I would get my staff to take the stuff for shipping, but I would still pack it myself.
But it seems to me, when you have, let's say, a very large secondary reseller doing tens of millions or even hundreds of millions of dollars or pounds in business, that the inventory management would be flawless, right? Because you don't want to send out a $10,000 watch if someone paid for a $3,000 watch.
I was just going to ask that. So when these people got the wrong
watch, if someone paid for a $10,000 watch, so it just is slightly odd that all of the examples that we tend to hear of people getting the wrong watch are people getting an older model.
That's what I was going to ask.
Or a beat up model, or a less valuable model. And let's just, the more cynical, and maybe if Tim would say more conspiracy theory oriented element of my personality might say that these big guys are doing something that they really should. They're counting on the receiver of the watch not being super knowledgeable about references, dates, quality, condition, and they're pulling a fast one. And if you do that on a grand scale, it means tens of millions or hundreds of millions of dollars.
I mean, look, as I said, it's not anything that I'm just trying to think. There's something in my mind that I seem to remember about a dealer once sending the wrong watch, but it's not a practice that I've heard of or experienced myself. But I would think it's more. Well, I would have said I think it's more like what I said a minute ago, someone not really being experienced. But the way you're describing it, it sounds a little bit more crafty than that.
Yes,
I phrased it that way intentionally.
I've never. It's not something that I've ever come across, to be fair.
Right.
No, not when I've been sending stuff out or when people have been sending stuff to me. I mean, sometimes when customers send you watches, when you open them up, after hearing their description, you think they've sent you a different watch, but their descriptions of it isn't always what you see. But
is it also possible that, as Russell says, that whenever someone receives a better watch, they don't say anything? Could be a bit of a.
Well, you'd imagine so, wouldn't you? I mean, I would.
Yeah, but we would also imagine the gray market dealer realizing
would find out pretty quick when they do their inventory at the end of the day or the end of the week and realize, hey, we shipped out a $50,000 watch by accident. Let's get it back
to someone who bought a $5,000 watch.
There is a story in my mind, but I can't for the life of me remember who did that. But there is one in my mind, an example, but I can't think of who it was. But it's not OC. It's not something that I've ever really experienced myself, to be fair.
Yeah. Was there anything in particular in the discussion that was going on earlier where I actually wasn't a part of it, but I was listening in, where you felt like you wanted to share either a contrarian position or just comment?
Well, I'll answer any questions. I'll tell you what it is, OC. I'm trying to rise above most of this, right? But the problem is that when you hear people saying things that not only aren't close to the truth, are just complete and utter nonsense, then I've got to have a reply of some kind, because I've only got to look at some of the comments in your comment section here. I mean, I know that some of these people are just on a wind up, and some of them are just plain haters. But like, some of them probably believe some of this nonsense. The thing that got me is when Tim said Bushin's going to use that 11,000 euros to refund his image customers. What? So you get a lot of refunds for 11 grand, right?
That was funny, Paul. Come on, that was fun.
Oh, so you were joking, Tim? Did I fall for that? Was you joking? Did I? Right.
Look at
Okay.
his
So
face.
I
I mean,
get
come on.
you got me. You got me. You got me. Okay. I was going to say you got me there. I'm just going to tell you something. Seeing as Sheen's been telling everyone my business, let me tell you a bit of his. 1, 2, 3. Sheen earned about £450.
Okay. Asheen said he already refunded one of the customers.
Well, if he has, I don't know anything about it because Sheen won't pick the phone
Yeah.
up to me anymore.
Interesting.
It
Okay,
seems
so
like
when
the genesis of O'Sheen's video or live stream yesterday and the supposed falling out that you two had all revolved around he felt that you didn't take his side when Nico
yeah, too
doxed
right,
you
I didn't
before.
take his side. Yeah. Oh, no. This is another thing, OC. Listen, I'm happy to talk to you, man, because I think you ask sensible questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
I did agree totally with Usheen about the doxing. I've said that publicly right at the start. I said it on 2 live streams. I told Nico that it was wrong. It shouldn't have happened. And I'll tell you now, that was bad. It was wrong. It was bang out of order. It shouldn't have happened.
Yes.
But if everyone is going to be sensible about this, if everyone is going to look at this, there's some people out there that don't want to look at this sensible because they hate Nico or they hate me or these are losers, right? I try and talk to people who have an open mind and actually want to learn and know the truth. Okay. Nico sent those details in a private WhatsApp group, which was wrong. He didn't actually put it out there in public, although I suspect that's what he was hoping was going to happen.
Right.
So in a way, it was doxing, but he sent it in a private dealer WhatsApp group, and one of the other dealers, I believe, put that out on the internet. That's my understanding.
No,
of it.
but also, when he sent out those details, he said that he misrepresented the details. He said that he sent Oshin 43,000 pounds and didn't get anything in return. Where in fact, by that time he already got 1 watch. He got 10,000, then he got 16, and he was only owed 9,000 by that time.
Yeah, these
Let me just
details.
read these 2 super chats. We'll continue.
Yeah.
Neo, $2. Cash grab. Paul Thorpe is all about preservation. We got CB, $10. My respect to Paul T, that got out of bed to come to answer to the questions. I think you should apologize to Paul to have let Cam on enough to do his usual damage. Look, I mean, I can't control
Cam can apologize for himself. Cam speaks for himself, and Cam should apologize for.
Do you know what, OC? I'll tell you one thing. OC, you was at New York, right? You was in New York. Tim, you was in Las Vegas and New York. Do I pick and choose the people that I speak to and shake their hands and put my arm around them?
No, you don't. And I actually look. I think if Cam was reasonable about this, like if Cam told me, "Hey, take my phone number, pass it on to Paul Thorpe, and tell him this is my number, and I would like to come onto the stream, etc." I think you guys would have had a live stream by now together. So
Paul, you don't want to air the dirty laundry. I get that part, but since that wasn't the crux of the issue, that he wasn't upset that that you didn't take his side over that. Is there something that you didn't take his side on that was important enough where he felt like your friendship?
No, I'm gonna tell you this right now, and I said it the other week, right? My advice to both of them. I spent probably, I don't know how long it was, but roughly a month on the phone to both guys, probably at least once, maybe twice a day, telling them to get it sorted like men between themselves and don't make this public. It was dealer to dealer stuff. And at that time, I started to class Hussein as a dealer because that, whether he likes to admit it or not, is what he was trying to do. End of story, right? We've all seen the prices that he's been asking for his watches. Chrono 24 money. Hussein seems to think that because those watches have belonged to him that they're worth extra. Really?
Dirk Diddler, $5. Paul, I want my fucking money now for the NFTs, or I go fucking public in 48 hours.
Yeah.
Go.
You're welcome, Dirk.
Look, I think you know what? There has also been a kind of a bit of revelation about that Nico could be a little bit abusive and abrasive when he's talking to people in
He is
WhatsApp.
abrasive. He is
Yeah,
abrasive. Yeah.
because he told our good friend Red Shovel that he's making a deal with Watchfinder or Richmond, and he didn't tell anyone. There was a whole bunch of people around the table. He told this information to everyone there, and that seemed to be like a public information, because at that same dinner he took out a watch and he told everyone, hey, look at this watch, but don't take pictures of it, do not tell anyone about it. There was contrast. It was very clear when he said something public and when he said something that should be remain in private. And then when Red shared some of the information on the live stream, he sent out and these are words of Red, 500 million messages to Red, and was extremely abusive, started blaming Red that he's getting phone calls, he's getting this and that, and it's all his fault. So I can kind of see a bit of Oshin's side, that like, just
If
he's
anyone can
abused.
point, Tim, a
Yeah.
couple of things. A couple of things. You
Yeah.
know what, mate? Someone asked me. I can't remember it was the other night.
Mm-hmm.
Someone asked me what I really thought about you, and I said, you know what? I actually can't help but like Tim. Right? There's something very likable about Tim. But when you look at the quality of some of the people that write in your comment section, my God, mate, you need some better viewers. Honestly, dear oh dear, look at some of the filth that he's pouring in here. Guys, some of you that are writing some of this stuff in this comment section, thank you so much for hating me, because I wouldn't want people like you as friends.
Maybe you can be less of a fucking pussy when you're reading the goddamn comments.
Just calm down.
He's back now. You wonder why you don't get on my channel. If you wonder why you don't get on my channel, Cam, replay this tomorrow. Right, so let's have this. I'm not actually going to talk about Oshin. I'm going to let Oshin bury himself into the hole that he's done already, because anyone with any brains can work out what's going on there. I've never said that Nico is a perfect individual. I've said to people, and I've told Oshin and I've told Nico, that when I first met Nico, I wasn't like his biggest fan. I thought he's a bit loud and he's a bit brash and he's a bit full on. But as I got to know him, actually, he's actually quite a sensitive person. Almost, I don't know if vulnerable is the right word, but there is vulnerability about him.
He's very sensitive.
He's very sensitive. Yeah, he's very sensitive. Now, look, the bottom line is this: is that I like Oshin tremendously, but in the watch business, and let's forget the watch business, in life in general, if you owe someone money, you pay them. Bottom line, end of story. Right? As a dealer, as a former dealer, as a businessman, and forget the businessman, right? Forget the businessman side of things, right? If you owe someone money, you pay them. I've paid plenty of people that I don't like, don't respect.
That's good, Paul. If I may interrupt, that makes sense in principle, but there's a lot of nuance to this story that makes it very complicated. The fact that both Nico and Oshin weren't actually dealing with each other directly for a very long period of time. They were actually dealing with an intermediary, and they were negotiating with somebody completely different. And that person has gone away, hidden.
OC, I agree.
And then the second element is that remember that Oshin didn't get paid for 10 weeks. 10 weeks. I'm not saying whose fault
he still had the watches though, didn't he?
He still had the watches,
was pressured to keep the watches. He was told
he was
do
pressured,
not
like
sell at every turn. He was told do not. He was kind of manipulated into not selling the watches. He needed the money.
The third party kept saying, "This money's coming. The money's coming. The money's coming." Day after day after day after day, and strung him along. And then
this is the thing. This is the thing, right? To be honest with you, I found the whole thing a bit boring, right? Both of them were bending my ear about the rights and wrongs, and I've got better things to do. I've got my own life to run, right? So I'm like listening, and I'm saying, yeah, to both of them. I'm going, look, boys, just sort it out. right? Yeah. Just sort it out. I'm not really interested. Just get it sorted between you. Here's the thing.
Hey guys.
Sheen is trying to be a watch dealer or was trying to dabble at it. Now, I'm not saying he was trying to be a watch dealer full time or whatever, but he's dabbling, right? I think everyone can agree on that, right? It's clear to see that he's dabbling, and he's failed at the first hurdle. And some of the things that he said, because if you guys think that an €11,000 beef or whatever was going wrong between the Sheen and Nico, because I ain't even sure myself, to be honest with you. But whatever was going wrong, if they couldn't sort that out between them, right?
Yes.
That's just a joke. Because I said to Nico and to Sheen, listen, if an €11,000 problem is your only problem as a watch dealer, you'll have been the luckiest watch dealer that ever lived. Get it sorted. It's not a big deal. Just get it sorted. Sheen should have paid the man and then slagged him off. Right? You don't slag someone off and then not pay them. And if you watched the Sheen's thing last night, in which he was very, very clever. O'Sheen is an absolute master at telling a story. He should be a lawyer because he could get someone off of a murder charge to walk out with compensation, right? You know, like he says half truths. Like he did say last night about these images. I'm not going to call them NFTs because I didn't market them.
They're not NFTs. They're not NFTs.
So he said last night, he did say last night that he told me, don't rush with the payment, which is true. He did say that. And he was also kind enough to say that Paul insisted on paying immediately. That's the way I do things. As soon as I owed him money, bang, he's paid.
Finished. Can we have super chats?
Just a sec. Yep. Cam's older brother, $5. Excuse my brother, Mr. Thorpe. He is 100 pounds, soaking wet, and he is afraid of his own shadow. He would not be talking to you like this, face to face.
Tim, I don't agree with this comment. I don't know. This guy is a fucking dirtbag. You know, I'm too scared.
Okay, Cam, just hold on a second. Holy Panda.
Tim, I can't take it.
Nico didn't pay up for 10 weeks. What about that? Did
O'Sheen, you'll have to tell me this because I'm not entirely sure. Did O'Sheen still have the watches during this 10 weeks?
No, he actually sold 2 of the watches.
Near the he already gave up. I think
but he got paid, didn't he? He got paid.
He got paid, but he got paid by somebody with whom he didn't negotiate in the first
place. It doesn't matter, mate. He got paid. He got paid. He got his money back.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah, he got his money, you know, and that.
But the problem is because they had an agreed upon amount, and but in 10 weeks the prices for those watches went up significantly. Those
like the AP that he took from Spencer and never paid for 6 months. That trebled in price nearly.
Maybe I think actually that's why he needed that money, because he wanted to pay Spencer. So he was selling those watches, and I think that's why he needed the money so badly. And because he was dragged along, he was told the money is coming. And I think that's Okay. I'm just extrapolating. I'm just assuming.
Yeah. Look, guys, as I said, I've already said more about O'Sheen than I want to say, because you know what? To this day, you know, I've got nothing against O'Sheen. I'll tell you publicly what I told him. I think he should have kept it private. He should have paid his debt. Nico should have kept it private. He shouldn't have said anything in the open. It was unnecessary. And my last WhatsApp to O'Sheen said, I'm not going to play it because it's a private WhatsApp, but I've got it on my phone. It was a voice message because he wouldn't answer the phone. My last message to him was, O'Sheen, I've been on the phone to Nico for the best part of an hour trying to sort this out for you. I've got Nico to make a concession, right, in a gesture of goodwill. Please, will you do the same for me and let me go back to Nico and get this resolved for both of you? And he never replied. And it's not, and that's on my phone, right? Yes. So I can play that to you.
Cam's Prancing Elites, thank you for the pony. Neo, $10 cash grab. Paul Thorpe is the father figure to the watch community. Where was he when his own family needed him? Or maybe his family learned everything they learned from daddy. I don't know.
No, you don't know, Neo. You don't know at all.
This guy's a fucking fraud, dude. Like, come on.
Inside information, $2. Tickers is worse than it can, but Paul like his whites. Okay, come on, man. M3 DVN 4P. Why did you slag off Spencer? What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Make your super chat questions more coherent.
Full
Yeah, I mean, look,
sentences, please. I mean, people just
Tim,
trying
you
to
know
get
what?
the
You know what,
whole
mate? Honestly,
paragraph
you know,
in the-
I love a debate, and I'm happy to answer any questions. But, mate, honestly,
Yeah.
some of this shit that you're having to
Some
read
of
out
these
is unbelievable.
questions are ridiculous. Right.
I mean, if my 5-year-olds come out with some of this stuff, I'd be disappointed. Go on.
Yeah, I agree with Paul. Like, so, like that one that you read about me, Tim. Like, that's
Yeah.
deplorable. I don't associate with that kind of shit. That's beneath me, man.
Okay. All right, yeah.
So let's get on. Let's get on to something that I will talk about.
Yes.
And the reason that I actually got out of bed was some of the stuff that people were saying about these images. And there was like 3 or 4 things on the top that were wrong. I cover the stuff that I can remember. First of all, when you say you can click on them and copy them, you can, but you can only copy them up to a very small size. They're not big.
Right.
So you're not getting like the full picture. You're getting something that is, you couldn't blow up, you couldn't use it as a screensaver, you certainly couldn't have it printed. The ones that you actually receive once you've bought them are, you know, 4, 5, 6 times bigger in file size. So whatever you can do there, I mean, yeah, we can cut and paste a picture of Pamela Anderson, but it don't mean to say that she's in our room, does it? You know, it's like.
Showcase watch is £1.79. What is all this garbage super chats? Come on, guys. Look, super chats are dead. Everybody's broke. Look at the price of Bitcoin. It's cactus. Guys, I'm dying. Please send your super chats now. You don't know who Spencer is? Well, we know
Another
who Spencer
incoherent
is.
question from this guy. Move on.
You made a video about him, Paul. I'm just
Another-
not even sure what he's asking.
Is he talking
Jesus
about the
Christ,
homeless
this
vet?
guy.
Paul, is he talking about?
Oh,
guy, you slag.
oh, sorry.
Took him like
mate,
5 super
I'm
chats to
sorry.
answer
Oh
this.
shit!
Sorry,
See,
sorry.
it's all confusing.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're talking about the homeless guy. I didn't slag him off. I said that he'd done a runner, basically. So if that's slagging him off, then yeah, I slagged him off.
What happened? What happened to that?
Well, we raised a lot of money for him, Tim. We got him in a real good place. We got him in a accommodation, and then he just disappeared.
Interesting.
So, you know, there's not much you can do, is there?
Led the
Wow.
horse to water.
Well,
Can't make it drink.
yeah, you can.
Is that what you really wanted to ask?
No
Spencer?
good deed goes unpunished. I'll tell you that. That's for sure.
So let's get back to the images. I'm happy to talk about them and Usheen's involvement in them because he wasn't entirely truthful about that last night by some way. First of all, the deal was 50-50, which Usheen wasn't happy with. Now, when you look at, if you go back to, you're on that site, aren't you, Tim? If you go back to sold images.
All products previously sold?
Yeah, go back to previously sold.
Okay.
And come down a minute just to one of Usheen's when you find them. There's a big difference between my images and Usheen's images for a start.
Yes.
Usheen's images are taken by a camera. That's it. Job done. Right.
Well, no. I think there's some post production in there.
Yeah,
you go
about
through
5 minutes.
Lightroom.
Yeah. It would take you about 5 minutes to edit that picture. Maybe 10, being generous. Okay. So this stuff, can't remember the price of it. It wasn't expensive, but however much I wanted to sell it for, Usheen wanted to sell it for more. He wasn't happy with 50-50, but I had to explain to him that, first of all, the website, the e-commerce package on the website isn't free. Secondly, when I get paid by PayPal, I get charged. That's not free. Thirdly, when I transfer my money to him into pounds to euros, I get charged for that. That's not free. And lastly, I wrote this down a minute ago. I pay tax and VAT, and Usheen doesn't. Right. So Usheen's 50%. I was probably getting about 25% of whatever they were selling for, 50 quid or something. Right. So 25% of 50 quid. Work it out for yourself. Okay. Not going to make me a millionaire.
So you were covering. So you're saying you were covering all the fee, the intermediary fees.
Everything. Yeah,
Yes.
everything.
You
She
were
never paid no fees at all. And he
some
even
say
insisted. He
yes.
even insisted that his payment was sent family and friends.
Okay. So you were paying all the taxes and everything.
Yeah,
So you
tax,
probably
VAT,
would have
PayPal
gotten.
fees, everything.
I understand.
Yeah. And the only reason that I invited Sheen onto this for two reasons. One is that he's a very artistic person and people like him. And the other reason was I knew he needed the money. I was trying to help him
Some
out.
beautiful images. Well, he needed to, yeah, because Nika wasn't sending him the the payment for time. But let's see here.
And so if you go back to my images, they genuinely, if you look at some of them, there are some of my images that I did there. If you go, okay, that something like that would have took me about 35 to 40 minutes to get how I wanted it to get, and it's 25 quid.
That's good
Right,
price.
so
That's fair.
it's just a bit of fun. It's just a bit of fun.
Yes.
I'm not even going to tell you where that money went because I'm not going to embarrass myself, right? But I won't even tell you where my portion of that money went. But don't worry, guys.
He went to Rubbing Tugs by TPG.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, I spent all my money with TPG. Yeah.
Dirk
So
Diggler, $5. So what happened to the money with Spencer? Was the money returned back? No, I think Spencer kept it, right? I mean,
I think Spencer kept it all. Yeah.
I would-
I was actually panicking at one stage because I tell you what, it weren't funny, but I raised it via GoFundMe, and I loaned him in advance over £2,000. Spencer, this is the homeless guy, and then there was a time when it looked like GoFundMe wasn't going to give us the money.
Oh.
And I thought, oh shit, I'm in trouble here. But luckily they did in the end.
Interesting.
Okay, so if you look at Jason's stuff, if you come up and look at Jason's stuff.
Yes.
Now this stuff is unbelievable. The amount of time that he puts into that. This is real quality. And I know people that have bought this stuff and had it printed. Like I was talking to someone last night who's had some of mine printed, and they look great, right? They're not expensive. Again, I don't put the price on this. This is the price that the seller asked for, not me. This is the price. My images were mostly 20, 25 quid, 30 quid.
Yeah.
So if anyone is upset about that, or if anyone is hugely annoyed, or thinks that someone's being ripped off, then so be it. I mean, 20 quid. What's the price of that? Just over a price of a packet of cigarettes these days. You know what I mean? It's no big deal, is it?
Mark P. Oh, sorry, I missed this one. Near $2. Disruption is a racket.
Distribution.
Okay. Mark P. £9. Not wanting to get involved in the politics, but Paul, you do an amazing job, as does Asheen. Thank you. Too much negativity and drama around. I hope we will get back to loving and talking watches soon.
That's never going to happen, Mark. I'll really thank you for that, and I wish it was possible. But here's the bottom line: is that I've done everything in my power to help both of those guys, right? And putting the rights and wrongs of each one of them to one side, because they should be big enough boys to sort it out themselves, right? But some of the things that Asheen is saying now and is insinuating are beyond wrong and beyond untrue.
Mr. I missed the super chat. Sorry, Mr. Zoso. $5. No real businessmen conduct themselves in this manner. I have no respect for either party and would not trust them as far as I can throw them. And we got Pavel, $5. How flat broke are these guys coming up with harebrained grifting schemes like this? And James Hamilton, £5. Come on and defend yourself, Asheen, if you have nothing to hide.
I'll tell you what, on that subject, I thought long and hard about doing this, but I'm not going to do it. I wasn't going to actually. I made the video earlier, and I actually decided to bin it, which I've done it. If anyone doubts, right, the truth about this whole thing, that a lot of the stuff that Asheen's been saying, especially about me and Spencer, I'd go on a live one-to-one with him and we'll have it all out. He can say whatever he wants and ask me whatever he
Mhm.
wants, and I'll tell. And he won't do it, mate. I tell you that now, because he knows I know the truth. And I didn't want to say any of this, but he's said things about me and Spencer that are
Mhm.
so out of order, it disgusts me, right? So I'm not going to talk about him on my channel. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to bring my channel down to that level, but I'm on your channel now, so I can say what I like, right?
This is as low as we can humanly go. It's,
No. What I'm saying is,
it's,
Tim, is I don't want to bring
yeah.
drama to my
Yeah.
channel, right? But if Hussein wants to have this out in public, 1-to-1,
Yeah.
I'll do it. But I don't
Sure.
think he will because unless he's prepared. Well,
I'll talk to him about this, whether he wants to talk about it, and we'll see if we can settle this.
he won't
In
do
one
it.
way.
I tell you, he'll come up. He'll come up with one of his artistic explanations.
Mm. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I hope he will. Maybe he'll make a video about it first, or maybe I don't know. We'll see.
I don't want to do. Do you know what? I detest talking badly about people. I detest it. But when I see someone saying stuff, and I'm thinking, you cheek! I cannot believe the nerve of you to say that.
Paul, what do you think is motivating Oshin to be so public about this right now? I mean, if I would assume that Oshin would say something like he felt he was really wronged. He felt like he was tremendously inconvenienced. He had to move houses. He felt like he was being bullied and threatened, and he doesn't back down from a fight. So he really wants to do what he is considering a noble and honorable thing and fight back against a terrible situation. How would you characterize the reason for why he's being so public?
Look,
I think honestly, my honest opinion to that is that there are two different audiences on YouTube. You've got the haters and the people that it doesn't matter what you say, they're never going to like you, they're never going to agree with you, they're just after trouble. And I've seen a lot of them in the comments. By the way, guys, I'm not looking at the comments now, I've turned them off, so slag me off all you like. Happy days, because I can't even see it. There's that side of the community, and then there's a very sensible, a very mature, very respectful side of the community that I like to think that I sit within. And I think Hussein's lost those people, and he knows it, right? And he's crashed and burned, and he wants to take everyone else with him. That's the bottom line. That's his motivation. Because you know what, OC, for everything that I did for Hussein, everything that I did for him, and I'm not going to go through the list of what I did. He knows what I've done for him, right? And he treats me like that. I cannot. It is remarkable.
Look, I actually
can repay you in that way.
Paul, I think he was kind of abused. I mean, like because of the way this is coming in the light of what happened just a couple of days ago with Red Shovel and Nico. And
let's talk about me. Tim, you know what? I can't really talk about Red Shovel.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's talk about I only want to talk about things that I know for a fact are factual, right? So let's talk about Hussein's attitude towards me and towards my dear friend Spencer, who is such a kind, sweet individual, right?
Yes.
That, you know, yes, he's a businessman, but you couldn't wish to meet a nicer person in the world, right? And the ungratefulness that Hussein has paid towards Spencer is offensive in anyone's language.
Look, I think he was hurt that maybe he felt like you guys took Nico's side over his side.
No, I'll tell you what happened. Right? It's, you know, look, this is good, Tim, because I'm glad I've come on, because I didn't want to do this on my channel.
Yeah.
Do you know how this originally came out? You had three people at a dinner table. Me, Nico, and Spencer went out for dinner in central London.
Okay.
And we're in a restaurant, and we're sitting around a table, and we're just talking stuff, right? All of a sudden, Nico mentioned that Hussein wasn't paying him. This is months ago, right?
Okay.
Nico mentioned that Hussein wasn't paying him. And I'm like sitting there thinking, okay, well, I know, because Hussein's asked to borrow money from me to pay him, right? And I'd agreed. And I even went to do the bank transfer online. And because he's in Italy and I'm in London or Brighton in the UK, my bank, online banking for some reason, wouldn't permit the transaction. I had to phone my bank up. So I was a click away from transferring a Sheen £27,000 or euros. I can't remember what it was, right? I'm literally a click away and I couldn't do it. And I sent Sheen a screenshot. I said, mate, I can't do it. Look, the bank won't let me.
You were going to send Oshin 27,000 euros for him to pay Nico 27,000?
Yeah. I don't know what he was going to do with it. But he was my friend. I offered to lend him 27,000 euros for free. No interest. Just pay me back when you can. All right.
The Blondie watch.
Then we're sitting around the dinner table a few weeks later, and Nico starts going on about, well, Oshin ain't paying. I've had enough of it. He's just not paying. Paul is not paying. And I'm not telling.
And when was
Nico,
this?
Months ago, mate. I can't give you an exact date, but it's a long time ago, right? And I'm thinking, well, I'm not saying anything to like Nico that it's not my business. I'm not going to mention Oshin, right? I'm not even going to talk about him. And then Spencer's sitting at the table and he went, I don't know whether to say this, but like, he ain't paying me either. Now, we're three friends sitting around a table. And Oshin talks a load of bollocks about we shouldn't have spoken about him. Look, in the watch business, and never mind the watch business, as friends, forget the fact that we're watch dealers or former watch dealers. If we're just mates, if you're sitting around a table, two of them ain't being paid and the other one's being asked to lend more money, does anyone really think that you're not going to talk? Is that realistic in any way? Or should you warn your other friends and go, hold on a minute, there's a red flag here. He owes you, he's not paying you, and he wants to borrow money off of me. Is that a red flag? Is there anyone on this panel now that thinks that's not a red flag? Is there anyone? Put your hand up now. Step forward and say.
No, Paul, I think that these are things that we haven't heard before. So Oshin, you're saying that Oshin asked to borrow money from you?
Yes.
Okay, that's something we haven't heard.
To be fair, I did offer.
Okay,
I offered on more than one occasion. I offered on more than one occasion to help him out. Right up until the very end. Only, I don't know when this came to a head. It's got to be about a month ago now. Right up until about a month ago, I was still offering to pay Oshin's debts for him.
I think Oshin has said that in public, that you were very gracious and did offer to help him. And at one point, further down the line, you even said, "Listen, I'll lend you the money, but I'd like to take a watch as collateral."
And I'll come to that because this is where Oshin starts to get very, very goddamn cheeky, right, in his analysis of the whole thing. And I get why some people fall for his bullshit, right? Because he doesn't tell the truth. He only tells part of the truth. So now, and you can all put yourself in my position if you can, please, all you reasonable people out there, not the idiots that are slagging me off in the comments, but anyone that's reasonable, right? Put yourself in my position. The guy now wants to borrow 27,000 euros from me. He owes one of my friends 11,000 euros and is refusing to pay. He owes another one of my friends. I can't put an exact figure on it, so I'm not going to, but it's a lot of money because it's an AP. And he is paying him, but it's far too slowly, right? It's dribs and drabs and it ain't happening, right? And Spencer's like far too much of a gentleman to moan, but I know he's not happy, right? So then, in my position, so I said to Oshin, look, Oshin, I still want to help you, mate. I still want to get all this put to bed for you. I tell you what, I'll lend you the money, but give me the watch, the AP, because you haven't paid for it, right? Give me the AP. I'll give you the money. When you've given me my money back, you get, and you've paid Spencer, you haven't even got to pay Spencer, but once you've paid me, I'll give you the watch back. And then he says, he almost insists.
I actually have one question. I'm sorry to interrupt. I just have one question regarding this. Did Oshin had any kind of deadline, like a moment a deadline position, with all this kind of payments or transfer that happened when he got the watches or whatever? Did they have a deadline?
Marcello, I can't honestly tell you that there was a deadline. I can't speak for Spencer or for Nico. I can only tell you what I believe, right? I believe that with Spencer, the agreement was, look, just pay me over the next couple of months.
Okay.
Ish. All right. You know, I think Spencer had the impression that Hussein had more money than he's clearly got. And, you know, Spencer will put his hands up and say, well, maybe I should have had it in writing or whatever. But Spencer's a gentleman. In the watch business, us old boys, if we shake hands, it's a done deal. If we shake hands and say we'll pay on Friday, we pay on Friday.
Yeah, but I think this is where the problem began, right? Because when the hands were shaking, Oshin was basically didn't get the money for 10 months, and I think this is where I think he lost a lot of trust.
Tim, to be fair, mate,
yeah,
the AP was a lot more recent than this issue with Nico.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's taken that AP knowing full well the position with Nico. He's already in that position.
Yes.
Right. So nobody can blame Nico or Husein's problems with Nico. But it's where it starts to get double cheeky.
Mm-hmm.
He's on about whinging and whining about his watches have gone up in value, etc., whilst he's waiting for payment. That AP that he took from Spencer went from something like 30 grand to 90 grand while Spencer was waiting to be paid for it.
Right.
And he has the front to moan. He's moaning that people want their money. Now, I kept my mouth shut about all of this. I kept my mouth well and truly closed and took no sides publicly with anyone. And then I started to read and get emails from people, fellow viewers, my viewers, your viewers, Osheen's viewers, the very people who I try and protect as best I can, telling me, Paul, I need your help. Osheen won't send me my watch back. Right? And that's not from one, not from two. That was from, I don't know, at least three from memory. Right? People are saying, Paul, what is going on? So now put yourself in my position. I've got this guy who I thought was a friend and a massive stand-up guy. He owes one friend 11,000 euros and he ain't paying. He owes another friend multiple £1,000 and the payments are coming, but far too slowly, right? And getting to the point where they're almost becoming grudgingly, right? Mm-hmm. He wants to borrow 27,000 euros or pounds off of me. He's not sending watches back to viewers who are now moaning at me. And I've even got emails from other people claiming that he owes them money and he stiffed them for rent, etc. Now, has anyone not seen a red flag yet or a pattern occurring here? And everyone's at fault except for Osheen. I don't get what part of this no one gets.
Look, one interesting thing here is that if I talk to you about I want to be, let's say, a watch dealer and I want to start buying watches and sell, I think we start small, maybe 10 grand to 20 grand. But how things scale up to this kind of amounts of money without seeing no transaction and no transfer, it look very kind of very curious how things actually scale up to that number there.
But as far as Spencer's concerned, right, like I said, he's guilty of his own big art, right? He's got a big art, he's very generous and he's like very trusting. And you know, look, Spencer has, some people would say, well, Spencer, you were silly doing it in the first place. Maybe he was, right? Maybe he was. And I will repeat, and I will say this to anyone that wants to listen, right? I've never believed that Osheen didn't intend to pay Spencer. No way. I'm 100% convinced Osheen would have paid Spencer. 100%.
Right.
But it was too slow, and it was starting to get a bit, come on, mate. It's time to pay up. You know, I've had enough of ringing you and asking you. Your time's up. You need to pay, mate. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a lot of money. You need to pay, right?
Paul.
Cool. Wow. Well,
Paul,
listen,
I got a question for you that I think is.
Sure.
I'm not sure if it's a question.
One last question, then we got to wrap it up.
Not sure if it's a question that you can answer, but I have some expertise in this area, and I'm wondering if you think that Osheen's either ego got too inflated or did compulsions get the best of him and he got underwater and didn't reach out to get the right help, and it's just snowballed and people admit it.
It's a great point. It's a great point. Listen, honestly, all I've ever done with Sheen is try to give him the best advice from the bottom of my heart, right? Because what you see is what you get. And there's things about Sheen that I just don't get. He insists on calling his viewers fans. I don't like that. My viewers are not my fans. They're my viewers. We're just all the same. I don't have fans. We're viewers. Sheen still thinks he's some kind of rock star, and he's got a big entitlement problem. Right? And he just look. Sometimes your best mates tell you the things that you don't want to hear. Right? And Sheen, I tell you, if you're watching this tonight, which I know you will, here's my advice to you: just be a bit more humble, mate. You're not a rock star. You're not a YouTube star. Neither am I. Right? In terms of Z-listers, we're Z-listers. Right? So just chill out a little bit. Because you own the watches, it doesn't make them worth any more money. Right? You're not a dealer. You don't pay tax. You don't pay VAT. You can't ask full retail money for your watches and expect the whole world to trust you just because your boat race is on YouTube. Right? At the end of the day, you're just an ordinary fella, mate, just like the rest of us.
Exactly. The only rock star that's here is me. Let's not forget about that. Obey the bunny, guys. I think we should all obey the bunny. 6 up, $2 super chat. You all sound worse than Granny. Sewing Circle. Thank you. CB, this is all very interesting, but we're on Archie's time right now. Eddie's watch is $2. A Sheen is like the Tinder swindler. And we got last super chat of the night. Mark P, 9 pounds. Hi, Paul. Just a shout out to your nephew Alfie at AJ Chrono and Ollie. On 2 occasions, they have given me watches before payment and once paid a substantial amount ahead of receiving a watch from me.
This is how we work. This is how the people that I associate with. That's what we're used to. This is what we're used to.
The Timeless Watch Channel. You can't be me. I'm a rock star. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today on this live stream. Huge shout out to the Timeless Watch channel and Paul Thorpe for waking up to join us here today. Guys, please help me out. Become members. I try to stay as independent as possible, and that's how I survive. Guys, link to becoming members in the comment section below. Please upvote, and we're going to try to sort this out. I don't know how long it'll take us, but I gotta tell you that this is not the real Timeless Watch channel. Of course, this is the prankster, guys. Come on. Oshin would never say that. Only I would say something like that. Hit the upvote button, and I'll see you guys on Archie's